So it's really early one morning, it's still dark, and this female disciple of Jesus named Mary goes and checks out the place where Jesus was buried, and go figure, the tomb was rolled away. And she goes in, and obviously something's happened here, so she runs and gets Peter and John, and they all run back, and they check it out, and Peter and John just instantly, they get it. It's like, okay, I get what this whole thing's about. Well, they run back home, and Mary, full of emotion, overtaken by her own emotion, still trying to figure this all out. This guy's outside. It's a gardener, and they have this little chat, and they're talking, and Mary knows the gardener, but she doesn't know that she knows the gardener. And in one moment, the gardener says her name, and instantly she knows it's Jesus. Jesus was the gardener. You know, so often I've tried to find God. Sometimes we forget what God looks like. Mary is looking for Jesus, but doesn't recognize Jesus because Jesus doesn't come in the way that she's used to. He comes as a gardener. It's so confusing. Here's the thing. Whatever you think resurrection is supposed to be, it's not that. It's actually more than that. You see, the Easter message is a reset button on how the whole world works. Jesus shows up as a gardener. It's just confusing. It's not what you thought. It's not what any of us thought. But what it is it's a call back to what it used to be, the Garden of Eden. So you see, Resurrection Day, the resurrection is the first day of the whole new world, of the whole new world order, of the new creation. That's what it is. Everything has changed. The old way of doing things is now obsolete. And then Mary, in her excitement, you gotta love Mary. Mary's like, Jesus, come give me a hug. And he's like, yo, don't touch me. Like social distancing, like keep your distance, right? And it's weird because that's how they always interacted. But what's happened is, in this new way of life, is Mary can't engage with Jesus the same way that she always has. Mary wants to cling to Jesus, and Jesus says, don't cling to me. Don't interact with me the same way that you always have. Don't cling to the way that you used to think. It's different now. And I think for many of us, the coronavirus right now is killing everything around us, not only people, but ways of life. And what we've realized over the last few days is that grief is the catalyst that opens us up to start thinking a whole new way. Man, I don't know what God is doing right now. I don't even understand everything that's happening. But I do know that resurrection and insurrection have the same root word. And something wild is happening. Something crazy is happening. What is the upheaval that God is doing? And one thing I do think we need to do, and what we need to land on and stand on, is we need to let Jesus out of the tomb of our dead faith, our restricted faith, our biased and prejudiced Christianity. We need to let the tomb of our institution let Jesus out. Death could not even confine Jesus. Let's stop doing the same.